Whoa, whoa, whoa. What up, what up, what up? Man, what it do, people? This ain't gonna be no long one right here, man. I just wanted to tap in on the young kid, Mikey Williams, man. Talk about, man, what the hell going on with the youth? These these shorties losing it. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, what up, what up, what up, what up? Man, like, subscribe, and share. People like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, Chicago's finest. Man, how everybody doing today? Man, I want to tap in on this one shorty, man. The kid, we're going to tie this into a few things, though. NBA prospect Mikey Williams. Man, now this young brother right here, man, he has definitely had the potential to be an NBA up and comer slash NBA superstar. He has the spotlight like bright on him. He has a bright future ahead of him. At least before this incident, he definitely did. But hopefully it continues. But this young man, he's he's in the top 50 NBA prospects for the 2023 draft. That's just the broad scope of it. But in all actuality, he's going to be a top five, no more than a top 10 player, period, in this draft. He's talented, beyond being talented. If you, man, you go to ESPN or you can even go on YouTube. Go on YouTube, pull up Mikey Williams. He has all kind of behind the scenes. He's been on all the hoop shows, all the NBA hip hop shows. You name it, this kid has been on it. Now, with that being said, he's been charged with a shooting after a party over this past weekend. He's out on $50,000 bond. His lawyers just saying, well, y'all will find out what it's all about. People are just hating and this, that, and the third. But this kid should not even be tied into any type of BS like this any kind of way. How is it possible he's leaving the party, him and two or three other guys in the car together, and he's supposed to be firing off into a crowd or something? Makes no kind of sense. He have to understand himself that you're in a position to totally change the dynamics of your entire family's existence over the course of the next year or so. He's actually committed to Memphis. He committed to Memphis. So worst case scenario, he's going to do 1 year college. That's at the most. This kid's going top. The talent that he got, he's going top five. He's actually, I think he's rated higher than Bronny James, LeBron's son. So that should tell you something, right? That this kid is super talented. He came from all signs. He come from a decent family. Both parents at the crib, everything. It's laid out. Man, the blueprint was laid out for this kid. He's on any type of platform to deal with college, going into college basketball or high school basketball. This kid has been spotlighted. They have the spotlight on him. He's been showcased. Endorsements. He's one of the highest high school paid players in the country. You know that now the players are getting paid. He's one of those high end ones. So now, how do you allow yourself to be leaving a party and it was a verbal altercation, what the fuck ever, and you fire up out of a vehicle shooting at something. Now, allegedly. Now, the whole thing about it is, it's a possibility that he didn't do it. He could have been just in this car and somebody else in the vehicle did the shooting. And just because he was there, everybody's looking to see a big quick come up right now. That's a possibility, so we got to keep that in mind. You know what I mean? If he was in there, man, to keep this dude from being smeared across whatever, man, somebody might want to do some business right now. We might want to sit down and talk, and I forget what we did see, or I forget who I saw. It could happen. So don't be surprised if it turns out to be some old rigmarole. But at the same time, this shorty shouldn't even have himself wrapped up in any type of buffoonery like this. I've watched two or three different shows with this kid on it. But he behind the scenes talking to his parents in his home. What is it called? Hoop Life or something like that. I believe it might be Hoop Life. You know what I mean? Where he's behind the scenes, like in his home. He come from a decent family. Look, from all that you can see, raised pretty decent. But now he's a star already. He's a household name in the high school, going into college. But he's a household name in a bunch of different areas around the country already. Now that shit can go to your head. He just had the Ja Morant syndrome. Same way Ja Morant, little young dumbass in the strip joint, pull out a gun or whatever. This little fucker leaving a party and shoots. You're about to go to college, and you are about to at least over the course of the next year see $30 to $40 million. You might have just threw that shit out of the window. Luckily, nobody got hit. Well, it would definitely be thrown out of the window. But you might have just changed the trajectory of everything that's in front of you. Because now you're about to be labeled. You are about to be labeled a nigga now. You about to get the nigga syndrome. It's coming. Man, what up, half-ass? Man, appreciate you tapping in, bro. Man, you are about to see what it's like to be treated like one of them Negroes that they gon' give two fucks about. The brother had the red carpet laid out for him. Hopefully it come out that he didn't do it. Hopefully somebody just trying to, you know how it go. People usually, we try to catch a come up off of somebody, but, you know, hopefully this young kid did throw his whole life away because he has the potential to change the dynamics and the trajectory of his entire family's well-being. I said he's going top 5, no more than top 10 in 2023 draft. Before this situation. So we'll see what happens. He's out on $50,000 bail. But man, it's like, man, what's up with our kids, man? What the hell up with these shorties, man? Who in their right mind would throw away the chance to be drafted before Bronny James, to be drafted in the top 5, to be drafted, period, into the NBA, to change the course of your whole family. It's right. He's not wishing on this. It's a blueprint laid out for him already. He has a direct line to the NBA already, which he might have just cut his own damn self. So man, it's like, man, what are our kids? How do these kids psychologically, man, think nowadays, man? This dude, nobody in that car with you could have grabbed that fucking strap and said, man, Mike, yeah, let me blast this motherfucker. Just write this down right now so I can let my lawyer know. Anything, what the fuck ever. Yo. Nobody in that car was willing to bust that gun but you. Makes no damn sense to me. Then one of your homeboys would have said, no, I got it, Mikey. Because if it ain't like that, you shouldn't have been in the car with them little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just my man, for real, for real. If wasn't nobody in there willing to take one for the team, because you already, man, it's lined up for you already to, man, take all of us up out of here. You shouldn't have been in the car with them at all. That's just how I feel. But, man, these kids they don't think, man. Same shit. Ja Morant. You just saw this little dumb fuck. He was about to get $200 million. He was about to get $200 million, man. Like, what the? And you to pull out a fucking gun on Instagram and flash and tell me what you'll do, these little niggas that lost their damn mind, man. It's so much potential for these kids to make astronomical amount of money right now, and it's so easy for them to just throw it away. And it's like, man, we don't even with so much going on around the country right now, these kids are, it seems like they just get more dumbfounded by the day, which is crazy to me. I just watched yesterday shooting up in Alabama, leaving a party over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, impulsive behavior, man. It's like, man, they don't even. It makes zero sense, man. I know his parents are like, they pulling their fucking hair out right now because they did everything for this kid. The trajectory for this kid to, he's a star already, a household name already. He might have just, man, cut the line off his own fishing hook, man, like his own fishing rod. It's crazy. But you see with Ja Morant. I don't know if y'all saw the story, man, but it was Alabama over the weekend. It was a party it was a Sweet 16 party or something at a dance studio there. It's an altercation. Somebody comes in and just starts shooting. These are teenagers. Who the fuck pissed somebody off that bad where, what was it? 4 or 6 people dead, man?
Oh, where the hell?
And out there in Alabama.
6.
6 people dead, 20 more shot with major injuries. These are fucking high school kids. You know what I'm saying? Like these high school kids, like what the hell is these kids doing to the point of they feel like the only resolution is to go in here and just lay everything down? That shit makes no sense to me, you know? It's like, man, it's crazy. But that's the world we living in, and it's like, man, everybody. Hello, Jack. Hello, man. What it do, man? Chrissy, what up, man? How you doing, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you always. But it's like, man, what's going through our kids' mind to the point where even if one person was in there that you wanted to violate, whatever, you walked in the door at a Sweet 16 party and just opened fire, killed 6, injured 20. You just was shooting 26 motherfuckers with no hesitation. How the hell man, what's going on with our kids, man? We need to really, it's different out here, man. Something's going on, man, that's not right. It's some evil shit going on around the country with our youth. There's something evil going on with our youth, man, that we need to start trying to put our hands on these kids, man, and figure it out, man. Like, dead serious, man. Because it's like, man, everything, the end game is lay something down, shoot their ass. How is that your only resolution? That's the only resolution you got to come up with? And you don't get, I'm not no saint. I don't come from no tight neck community, tight neck era, tight neck anything. I was with whatever. But man, our mentality was not just, man, kill, murder. Like, come on, these kids they have zero remorse about killing even the innocent. You know what I'm saying? How many people was in this damn party where you actually could have had a problem with for you to shoot 26 fucking people? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Where's the, man, 7:30, man. Where's the heartstrings, man? At some point you be like, damn, I can't. I should shoot up the whole place. Wait for the nigga to come outside. Something. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, ain't no logic pops in your damn head, man. Like, these kids' brainwaves, man, shit ain't right, man. It's not right. And it's like they be sitting there saying like they had an idea of what happened with this one, but they're not letting it out to the people, right? To the parents, and this, that, and the third. Like, if you know anything about this, you gotta let it out to the public. They need some type of relief. At least let them know you know who the fuck they finna go get. That's 26 families, man. That's shaking. You know what I mean? Like, man, these kids are torturing a lot of mothers and fathers, man, that should not be tortured right now, man. It's something going on in this country, man, with the kids, man, and it's not looking like it's gonna get no better anytime soon. It's like, man, you should, like, Mikey Williams, look at that. This kid got a straight path to success. A straight path to success and changing the dynamics of his whole existence right in front of him, months away. He just stick his hand out of the damn back window, could have just destroyed all of it. That's too easy to just throw away. How is it that easy to throw that shit away. All the hours you put into the gym, all the shots you taken, all them full courts and half courts that you done ran trying to master your game. You throw that shit away that easy. That don't even, man, that's no logic to that. You can't explain that other than, man, Slim nigga crazy. You can't explain it. What would possibly make you even be a part of doing something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, yo. That is so sad. The parents dropped the ball. But, to a degree, but I've seen some behind the scenes footage where it looked like he come from a decent household. You know what I mean? But I can understand what you're saying. The closer he get, they probably need to ring his ass in a little bit tighter because somebody's going to be looking to knock your ass off your horse. Somebody's going to be looking. Now, hopefully, because like the lawyer was saying, but the lawyer's supposed to say this, like it's something to this. There's more to it than what meets the eye. All of that. So hopefully it is. But we don't shit just because he had the straight path to the NBA. That don't mean get this little fucker a free pass. That ain't what that mean at all. If he did it, burn his little ass up like you would anybody else. But if he didn't do it and they trying to, you know what I'm saying, trip him up, come on, we don't need none of that. We don't want to see none of the little shorties get tripped up on nobody BS looking for a check. Don't want to see that. But if his little dumb ass did it, man, burn his little ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, it makes no sense. For real, for real. And that's even worse. If you have a direct line to getting your family out of this and you do some bonehead shit like that, man, they need to slap their ass up even a little faster because that's disrespectful to the whole man. You know how many young brothers they are not allowing to make a serious family dynamic change, and you to have one and you to snatch your own rug from under your feet, man? Come on, man. You need your ass. Real, for real. His daddy's supposed to take him into the backyard straight. Pumpkin head / raccoon eyes around this motherfucker. For real, nigga, you ain't going out the house but Nathan. Nathan. Had him right straight around here with raccoon eyes, man. You damn idiot. For real. It makes no sense, man, but it's everywhere. It's like our shorties, man. These kids, they so hot-headed. There's no resolution whatsoever. You can't calm anybody down nowadays. You know what I mean? You can't calm nobody down. You can't, man. When we were back in the day, a shoulder bump, step on the tennis shoes or something, you might, you know what I mean? You might get a little mean mug from time to time, but man, my fault, bro. I ain't mean to do that. And that's it. You step on one of these little fucking shoes now, man. You liable to get blasted, man. I'm like, these little fuckers, they done lost their damn mind. And the way they promoting everything to lose your damn mind is crazy. Everything is super violent. Everything is kill, kill, kill. Everything you got to be a stepper. Everything is drill. Only thing positive as far as any feedback / getting some money in your hands, it's pointed at them on some murderous shit. You have to be evil. You have to be, you know what I mean? That's what they promote to them. Like that's the only fucking way. And man, that's crazy. It's the drugs and the ego, man. And man, we go a whole nother way with the drugs. Man, think about, man, they eating Xanny bars and 30 milligram Percocets like they Skittles out this motherfucker, man. That's serious, man. And it's like we in a rough time right now, man. And it's real hard for a lot of people. It's hard for a lot of these single mothers out here, man. If you with some little boys that's feeling like they dragging their nuts now, man. These little fuckers, they quick to turn on their parents nowadays, man. Like you know what I mean? So I know a lot of these single mothers, I know a lot of them scared out their goddamn mind, don't know what to do. But man, you created some of this because you got to know when to reel your damn kids in, man. You got and what people don't understand, you got to start from day one. You have to start discipline plus structure from day one. You can't wait till they get 11 and 12, then try and pull the reins in on these little fuckers, yo. You got from day one. You got to start teaching these immediately, because they much sharper. The more the times go, the quicker they catch on to things, the quicker they learn things. Man, you got to start from day one, what is and what ain't allowed. what should and what shouldn't be. You can't wait till they get, you know what I mean? They haven't had their first ass whipping until they 10. No, you can't. That's not going to work. That's not proper guidance. That's not proper leading your damn kid. If you feel like a kid feel like they have no discipline whatsoever, and then they look and see what's on the fucking internet, man, we lose them every day. It's like, man, you gotta get these kids face up out of these phones, face up out of them damn laptops, man. Sit their little ass down and pick up a fucking book. Pick a book up again. For real, for real. You don't see none of these little fuckers reading this shit no more, man. Man, come on, Rick. What up with you, bro? Man, you don't see kids reading and reading shit about this shit. It's crazy. It's almost like kids don't have school. It's like, man, you can go at 10 o'clock in the morning. You ride to the mall right now. I guarantee you there's more kids in the mall than it is adults right now. It's like kids walk around all day everywhere like ain't no fucking school. Like, when do they go to school? Like, seriously, when do they go to school? When I was in school, I never had no free time during the day to do nothing. Man, you see kids, if you go in a restaurant, kids is there. You go to a store, kids is there. You go to the mall, kids there. Gas station, kids there. When the hell do kids go to school? I really would like to know. Because it's like, it's crazy, man. Now, when we used to try to ditch school, how they be around just everywhere, we used to have truant officers. Did y'all have truant officers? We had truant officers in Chicago. Man, they would ride around and pick our asses up. Like, they done eliminated all of that, man. We could not go to school when I was coming up. That wasn't even an option. Salute my brother Jack, Chicago. Smiles, much love, always straight from Chicago. Always, Shark City. What's been up with you, man? What's been up? Appreciate everybody tapping in. But it's like, man, that's like a question. Do they still have truant officers? Like, I don't know. Shit, I'm so far disconnected from it because all my kids super grown. I've been out of school, too many years. But that truant officer, that shit worked for me. I had this one truant officer, he would come every time I ditched school. He came and found me and took my ass to school. I stopped ditching school. I'm like, damn, ain't no point. He gonna catch up with me anyway. So I started taking my ass to school. They don't have truant officers no more. You know what I mean? Because kids, they don't go to school now. This shit is crazy to me. It's totally crazy, man. You go to Burger King, McDonald's, at 10:30. These little fuck. I had to ask my wife, what the hell is they doing that show? But they get out at this time to go to this class. How the hell do you get out of school at 9:30, 10 o'clock, and you just went to school? And these ain't seniors where you only got a couple classes. Nah, these little fuckers look like they might be 8th grade.
And we have police here in Baldwin County. They still need to.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. It's so really funny. I just keep it, man, crazy. I just try to keep it a bay. You know, I'm just honest. I'm honest with myself, and I'm a realist. That is the truth. There's no way all the time of the day that I see just kids just roaming. You know what I mean? And on top of that, with some of the attire that they roaming in, I'd have never let my damn girls come outside with some of the shit they got on, man. It's like, man, we got to be parents as well, man. We got to stop putting it all on the kids, man. We got to be parents somewhere along the line also. You know what I mean? That's just, man. Because some of these so-called parents just allowing the kids to tell them where they're going to go, tell them what they're going to wear, tell them when they're going to be there, and who the hell they're going to be with. You will not do that under my roof. You won't do that you can't do that under my roof. That man, next thing would be to include chip to eliminate phones. Man, it's coming, bro. It's coming, but it's some give and take. Is all these phones and computers, are they helping or hindering the kid right now? Let's ask ourselves that as well. Yeah, it's actually we got to accept responsibility as parents, man. You know what I mean? It's like, is all of this access to everything helping our kids right now or hindering our kids? That's a serious question. Personally, I think of course it's helping because we so much into futuristic everything. But at the same time, all of these phones, that instilled communication with each other. We just had to talk to our friends. We just had to really verbally talk to our neighbors. They don't have to talk to no damn body now. All you see them is they facing the phone. If you get in the car with your family, everybody facing the phone. You get on the bus, everybody facing the phone. You wherever on the bus stop, they facing the phone. You know what I'm saying? They are nobody. None of these kids pay attention. And let me rephrase that. A lot of people are not paying attention because there's a lot of grown fuckers doing the same thing. And at times, I can actually say I be, you know what I mean? But I'm 50, man. I done did all I'm supposed to do. My kid's grown. So we talking about the shorties right now. You know what I mean? I made it. But they face right in the screen, man. You don't, no communication whatsoever. I was sitting out eating. You see little dudes with their little so-called girlfriend. You sitting out eating at McDonald's with your girl. They don't even talk. They don't talk. He over there on his phone. She over there on her phone. It's no communication with the youth now. They don't even know how to have open dialogue with each other, let alone some adult that make them uncomfortable. We got to take this shit back to the root, the basics. The basics of all of this shit to start this changing, man. Like dead serious. We got to stop, man. We got to start taking back our kids and making them be kids again. They making these kids grow up too damn fast, man. That they have too much access to a lot of things that we didn't have that we had to sneak to fucking see. That we had to definitely sneak to do. It's like, man, they done made so much of the taboo shit seem the normal now. They done made so much of this taboo shit seem, what they should be doing, man. We gotta get back to telling your damn kids what they should and shouldn't be doing, man. And stop letting the internet, the YouTube, the Wi-Fi, stop letting that shit dictate how your damn kids go wrong when they walk outside your home, man. For real. I mean, it was certain things that I knew. If I did that shit and I got caught, Mom Dukes was gonna swear my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's like these kids have no hesitation about violating the mamas in front of the mamas, let alone somebody else in the street. We gotta take our kids back, and I don't give a damn what's going on outside. If you're gonna represent this household, you're gonna represent this name, you're gonna carry yourself accordingly, or you're gonna get handled accordingly. We gotta quit being scared of our kids, man. We got to quit being scared of our kids. And we also got, man, if them little fuckers living in your house, man, go open that book bag up, see what them little fuckers bringing in your house. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep letting them just bring anything. How you don't know your kid got semi-automatic damn weapons in your house, man? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? How you don't know this? My kid ain't been had no AK up in my crib, and I don't know he got it in there. You know what I'm like? Come on, man. And then you want to be, I don't know, Jimmy would have never did it. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're supposed to know what your kid's bringing in your crib, man. Of course, they have some privacy. Hell yeah, of course. There's some give and take when it comes to that privacy shit, as long as you ain't paying rent. You know what I'm saying? For real. Don't come around here closing damn doors or putting locks on doors too tight around here either. That's just me. I'm just saying. We got a man. It's true. They brain moving too fast. They accessible to too much stuff, and they willing to do too much bullshit. But you to just let them walk in your crib, lock the door, and you don't know what's going on around there till probably 13, 14 hours. You don't even see these little fuckers. Nah, it ain't. Not in my house. I take the doors off the hinges. You little fuckers. Accordingly, right here, it won't be a door up in this mug. I'm telling you. Like, man, we just need to get back to, man, being parents and not always trying to be these kids' friends. It's cool to be the cool parent, because I was the cool parent. You know what I mean? I was the parent that everybody, man, daddy crazy, daddy funny. Yeah, that was me. But all my kids went to college. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to certain stuff, I ain't play about it. You know what I mean? I ain't no tight neck. You know what I mean? I ain't no little keep my head down, man. None of that. But you know what I mean? You could be free and open-minded without being a fool with a closed fucking brain. It don't you can do, man. It ain't gotta be, you ain't gotta have this shit closed and crossed, man. It ain't that hard if you really pay attention, man. I did room checks all the time, real tough. I was not playing. I saw everything, and they had to keep those doors. Say it again, Chris. Man, my mom ain't pay that. My mama, shit. My mom would have big booted the hell out that damn door, man. I was cool, but not that. That's the same with man. It's the same. You don't have to be a tight neck. You know what I mean? Smug ass parent. You don't have to be that to be a parent that deserves, wants, and demands a certain amount of respect. Deserves, wants, and demands a certain criteria for these kids. Man, there's nothing wrong with that. You can be the coolest parent and have a fucking genius still. Just because you're on the honor roll don't mean you no fucking nerd. Just because you're on the honor roll don't mean you no geek or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was so-called one of the cool kids, and I was smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So it can go together. So stop putting that taboo out there like you gotta be a dumb fuck to be so-called cool. No, you don't. You ain't gotta be no dumb jock. The hell out of here. For real. You ain't gotta be no dumb jock, and they don't even realize shit. The prettier chicks is the smart ones anyway. Shit, these little fuckers better get their mind right. For real, for real. We gotta start telling our boys the real shit. We don't want no ratchet ass chick. Don't bring no ratchet one in here. Bring the one, man, that's hiding that shit up under there with the little cute glasses. Them the ones got some shit up under there anyway. Stop being on the BS. It's hip to be a square. Tell them have pass for real, for real. Like no joke, man. Let's stop promoting our young men gotta be mean faced, gotta be tough, gotta be hard. No, the hell you don't. You ain't gotta be mad at breakfast. You know what I'm saying, man? And it's okay to say I'm sorry or my fault. Like, man, we gotta stop. Let's start letting these young brothers know, man, it's okay to, man, show one side more than one side. You ain't gotta be just tough. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be tough. You ain't gotta be like a little fucking piece of fucking raw ass leather. You ain't got to be like that, man. It's okay to smile. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to say I'm sorry. It's okay to say, man, I fucking love you, yo. What's wrong with these people? Let's stop letting them dictate how we want our young men to be around here. Because, man, we see what they doing. They trying to tell them to kill, murder, everything. Like, come on, man. We got to do better as a people, man. We have to. Man, I appreciate all y'all tapping in with your boy, man. I just, just a little something to put on the minds, man. I'm always trying to preach something positive because I did enough rocky shit on my way up. You know what I'm saying? So I got to try to curb them a little bit at the best I can. And the only way I know how to do is just to be myself and tell them the real. I don't know how to sugarcoat it or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to walk away and say, man, tell them again, man. Like, for real. Might save the ass some of these motherfuckers. Raccoon eyes around here, because you're going to run up on one that's going to shut your shit. Like, for real, Shark City, appreciate it, man. I thank everybody, man, for tapping in with your boy, man. I truly appreciate it, man. Just trying to put a word out there, man. Too many of our young brothers making rash decisions that, man, life changing. Do they understand, man? Like, the shit they would get at 16, man, depending on what it is, that shit'll carry it to they 61. Flip them numbers, man. They'll take you in for life. They'll tie you down for life, man, for real, for real. Man, 7:30, appreciate Shark City already. And Chrissy, you already know, we rocks out, sis. I appreciate it all the time, man. Everybody, man, be safe out here, Man, keep your head on the swivel, man, and tell somebody else that we love them, Man, let's get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, Chicago's finest. Do y'all know how I tell them? You ain't got to respect me, but you will not disrespect me. You dig? I'm out of here. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Appreciate.